Welcome back to the channel. So for this one, we're doing a week in the life of a trader, you know what I mean? I got a week off work, so I thought, why not just doing a week in the life, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't had a week off since February though, so I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do throughout this week off, you know what I mean? And since I've been working so much, yeah, like I've had my day structured in a certain way where like, it's almost like rinse and repeat every day. And like, I just know how my days are gonna go, but now I ain't got no work, like I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna structure my days and actually enjoy my week off, you know what I mean? But right now, I am in a trading GU. I'm in some GU longs right now, if you can see. I don't know if you can see, but once I get to my desk, I'll do a little quick trade breakdown. But yeah, I'm in trading GU, and I am doing my meal prep as well, you know what I mean? It's gonna prep for 3 days, then yeah. Like throughout this week off, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I'll probably just train twice a day as well. So in the morning, just train, hit bag and stuff, and then in the evening, just do the class, you know what I mean? Go Muay Thai twice a day, then gym. I'll do my gym every morning, and then yeah, throughout the day, I'll just do some work and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's go enjoy the week. So it is Tuesday, and what I plan today, well, I'm gonna go gym, hit a pool session, then just go to the Muay Thai gym, do some bag work for a bit, probably like 5 rounds or something on the bag, then come back, eat breakfast, do some work, then later in the evening, do fighters class, and then yeah, like I didn't get to vlog yesterday because I was at a funeral, so we're doing the vlog from the Tuesday to the Friday, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's lock in. So right now, GU is tanking towards that high. I think it's Thursday high, if I'm correct. Well, previous week's high, yeah, but it's tanking towards that high. But what I was thinking of doing was probably taking off 1% at the high, and if price wants to continue tanking, just leave a bit on there. So maybe just try, well, I'm gonna try my stop out, so put my stop in profit and stuff. So yeah, let's see how this trade plays out. So the meal prep's done. So I got chicken wraps and then salmon and rice. This is meant to be chicken breast and rice, but forgot to take mine out to defrost. And I forgot to buy sweet corn, but yeah, so normally I eat my breakfast, and then second meal of the day would be the chicken wraps. Then for dinner would be the chicken and rice or salmon and rice. And I have like a protein yogurt with it at the end. Or normally when I work out as well, after I work out, I'll have a protein shake. So every day I'm basically hitting my numbers, and I'm hitting my protein goals and my calorie goals. So yeah, I'm on quick time going to charts now, show you my trade, and hit the gym. So for this trade, let's break it down real quick. So on the daily time frame, we had this daily FVG just here. So as you know, internal range, the external range. So once we tapped into that internal range, I want to see price draw into this external range. So in yesterday's price action, what do we see? We came to previous day's low, swept it, and then changed state delivery order block form. So as soon as we closed up with this order block, I set believing at the 1 hour order block, and then from then it's just been taken off, you know what I mean? And if you look at DXY is actually just super bearish right now. So it's all aligning okay. And what I'm thinking to do is take 1% off at that high when we tap into that 2R, for example. Take 1% off on this late run, because I thought, you know what, I need to start practicing letting my runners run, you know what I mean? Like I took a trade on EU last week, and it literally went to TP, and like if I would have held on for longer, like it's probably been like 6-7%. Like it's just been straight booming. Like DXY has been tanking, EU's been super bullish, you know what I mean? So I want to start letting my runners run, you get me? So yeah, I'll probably take 1% off, and then just let the over rest run, see how that goes. And to be honest as well, I was actually looking for sales yesterday on GU. That was like my first trade. I took a break even on GU yesterday as well. So what I was looking at was, obviously, I wanted to see price draw into its internal range, obviously. But I thought maybe price could retrace deeper into one of these FVGs as well. So on the 1 hour yesterday, we came up June London, sorry. We came in above, traded higher during London, and downside, traded to the downside. And then during New York, we had an SMT just here, a nice New York continuation. That's what I thought the profile was as well, a New York continuation. So came in SMT with DXY and EU, and we came above higher and then dropped down. I used these changes to delivery order block just here, and I was wanted to hold to 2R, but once we tapped into previous day's low, I knew, like, you know what, this is a spot where price could reverse from, which we did reverse from. So I just went to break even, and then tapped me up at break even. And once I saw the where price was actually looking to go, I just went to the other side, went in long. So yeah, let's just go gym, go enjoy my. And guys, trying to build your back up. Got me shooting on weight pull-ups. Drops it. just finished Muay Thai and gym, you know what I mean? Did my 5 rounds on the bag. I'm gonna do fires class later, but right now it's about 12:48, you know what I mean? And we have New York session coming up, and then we got news at 2:30. We have Fed Powell testifying, and hopefully that's bearish for the dollar. Then we got another bit of news at 3 o'clock. So yeah, it's time to eat some breakfast, man. Dinner, recharge, ready for later. Do fires class later, you get me? So yeah, 6 eggs, mackerel in there, you get me? That's what you need if you want to stay ripped every day, guys. So guys, as I'm chilling, just eating my breakfast, I'm looking at my GU trade. It is retracing quite a bit. I mean, you can see, but my stops are in a safe place. It's at break even. It's sort of like down there at the bottom of the range. So maybe price doesn't get there, but if it does hit me at break even, like I'm okay with the outcome. You know what I mean? You know, within trading, you gotta be at peace with the outcome. If it hits break even, it's break even. TP, stop loss. You know what I mean? If you follow all your processes correctly, you follow your system to a T and you take a trade, like there's nothing really to be mad about. You get me? Like if it serves your TP, then hits stop loss. I mean break even, I should say. Like just be at peace with it. And if it hits stop loss and hits your TP, be at peace with it. If you've done everything correctly, like you should be nice. You know what I mean? And as I started maturing in my trading, I've just like been at peace. You know what I mean? Acceptance. And just been training with a high time frame. It's just like it's just peaceful, man. So taking a loss, I'm okay. Taking a win, I'm okay. You know what I mean? As you mature in trading, you know what I mean? It's all part of the game at the end of the day. The wins, the losses, the break even, it's all part of the game. It's a numbers game at the end of the day, man. So guys, one thing I've started doing lately is going on walks, man. Walks so peaceful and therapeutic, man. You know what I mean? You just started just chilling, just walking. I mean, not even using my phone or nothing, just straight just thinking, you know what I mean? Just chilling. But my trading take me up for break even. So I need like 1% on that, but now I've got a little buffer now, so I'm going to increase my risk on my account by like 1.5% to get to that profit target quicker. But lately, man, I've been operating from a high place of flow, man. High flow state. Just trading from a place of confidence. No fear, no nothing. Haven't been hesitating to take setups or nothing. Like, I've actually been picking up high probable setups as well, you know what I mean? Just operating from a high state of flow, so it's only a matter of time, man. It's only a matter of time, so just gotta keep grinding and locking. Keep picking up them high probable setups, man. So it's now Wednesday, so I checked the charts, just not really much going on. We tapped into a daily FEG, but we got NFP tomorrow, so if nothing really sits up, I don't really mind not trading. Then my trade took me out for 1 hour yesterday, so I banked 1% from that. So well, for the week, I guess, you know what I mean? Well, for the week, it's not much, but well, for the week. But last night, I was just super tired. I had a Zoom call with the bros, you know. We just chopped it up, talked about some trades, you know. Everyone's eating right now. Everyone's just hitting back to back, you know. Everyone's operating from that flow state. But yeah, so today, what have I got planned? So I'm probably gonna do some bag work, hit some bag again for a couple of rounds, then do my class later. But other than that, you know what I mean, I need to get my car washed, then probably go town, pick up some stuff, you know what I mean, I need some hair stuff, and then look around still, you know what I mean. And also, I do need to do some editing, you know what I mean, I need to edit the vlog up a bit. I didn't even get a chance to do it last night. I've done that Zoom, and I was just super tired. Like today, I just woke up super late, man, you know what I mean, I woke up after 10, you know. Normally I wake up at 7. I woke up, checked the chart, I just didn't feel what's happening, and I was just super tired, so I just went back to sleep. So let's go enjoy the day, you know what I mean? I'll see what I can get, what clips I can get from today. You know, it's probably gonna be a quiet day in the charts. It's probably gonna be a quiet week on the charts this week. We got NFP tomorrow, and then on Friday, it's a New York, USA bank holiday, you know what I mean? It's the 4th of July, so it's probably not gonna be much volatility or much movement, you know? So it's probably gonna be a quiet week on the charts, so yeah, let's go enjoy the day. So I don't know if I want to trade today, man. I don't know if it's as clean right now. Like, we've tapped into this daily FEG here. Oops. Yeah, we've tapped into this daily FEG. Obviously, I want to see price join to sell side liquidity, that external range low. But I'm looking for a nice displacement like the 1 hour, you know what I mean? Like, we've got this changes that delivery order block here. Price has failed to close below it yet. So I'll see how price develops around like 3 o'clock. If not, I don't mind just staying up for the day, for the rest of the week, to be honest. A bit like this place on the M30 there, below this order block and we came out the test, but I don't know, man. I want to see it a bit more cleaner before I even think about getting anything, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's just see how this develops, you know what I mean? If not, we have NFP tomorrow as well, so that's probably the reason why the market could be moving a little funny. So probably just stay out still, you know what I mean? Wait till maybe tomorrow after NFP, if anything presents itself, or till Friday. So kind of setting up still. It's kind of setting up. So after daily, you know, I've taken out previous day's low, tapped on this daily FEG. If you can see, I'm trying to focus it. Yeah, we tapped on that daily FEG. So we've seen this happen here. We've had this little continuation purge. DXY's taken out this low when EU hasn't. So we've got SMT there. So we've had a change in the state as well. So change in the state delivery order box been formed. So if price wants to retrace back down, maybe into this FEG, the M15, that's where my limit set is, FEG here. If not, I don't mind setting another one at the 1 hour order block because it's still a good entry. Let's see. Yeah, it's still a good entry there. So I'll probably do that. Hopefully that tag or something. So yeah, I'll update you lot if it tags. My day's basically over now. You know what I mean? It's quarter to 10. So I'm just gonna get ready. Well, in fact, I just got a phone call actually saying someone's going gym. So I'm gonna just go gym, hit some chest or something. You know what I mean? So today, trained twice, had to go town, grab a wallet, grab some hair stuff. I just did some work, so it was a chill day. But I do see why people say that full-time trading is boring, you know what I mean? Because there's only so much you can do with trading. Like, you look on the charts, if there's nothing there, you just enjoy your day. For me today, I did present on EU, but it didn't tag me in, so there's nothing more I can really do apart from just enjoy my day, you know what I mean? So man, trading full-time is boring. I do think I love working, fam, because man, you know what it is when I'm working, yeah, it gives me structure throughout my days, because my day's planned out perfectly. Wake up, train, or no, wake up, go gym, eat, then do some work, then train, then have a quick nap, then go work. Like, my day's structured perfectly, you know what I mean? Like, when I got all this free time on my hands, like, I got structure in a certain way, you know what I mean? It's a bit more difficult, but I mean, I get used to it once I go full-time trading, but I do need something else, you know, another purpose when I go full-time trading, because it's boring, you know what I mean? Like, I need something, you know what I mean, to occupy myself, because man, you just feel like you're sitting around just rotting. Like, you do some work, but it's like after you do the work, it's like, yo, what else to do apart from training? After you train, it's like, what else am I meant to do? So that's why I need something else. So ideally, I want to get into mentoring. I want to get into like coaching, like gym coaching, sports coaching, something, you know what I mean, that's going to occupy my time, give me another source of income, yeah, and give me some sort of purpose, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm just going to go gym, hit my chest workout, and then come home, go sleep, fam. So I might bring my camera to the gym still, get some clips in the gym, you know what I mean? So man, if I bring it, I'd bring it. If I don't, I don't. But if I don't, I'll see you on the Thursday. See what we've got planned for Thursday, fam. So it's Thursday today, so I can't lie, I did get in a trade, you know. I got in a trade on EU longs. I got out break even though, you know what I mean? So I'll show you there. I got out break even, but yeah, it was a nice little London reversal. But you know, it's NFP later in it, and when I could say price wasn't really breaking above a high, I would just got a break even, because there's no point trying to stay in during NFP. If we got NFP later, like, I shouldn't be trading in general, but it was a clean setup, so I just got in. But today, I'm gonna go gym now, hit some legs, then got Muay Thai at 1 o'clock today, so I'm gonna do a 1 o'clock class, and then got a ball session later. But today I'm gonna film some videos, or film a video for the channel, you know what I mean? It's actually a good one, some good technical video, you know what I mean? Something I've learned that's actually helped me out during my trading, filter out from taking crappy trades and taking good trades, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna film a video on that. So yeah, man, let's go start the day, enjoy the day. Then I'm gonna journal my trade actually. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's been a quiet day for me today. You know what? It's been a quiet week. Let me not lie. All I've done is train, go gym, do some work. You know what I mean? Like my week space has just been work. You know what I mean? Like with that, when I'm not at work, you know, I kind of find it hard to do things. You know what I mean? Because I don't really know what to do. You know what I mean? When I'm at work, I've got like a perfect structure. Like wake up, go gym, come back, do some work, then train, then have a nap, then go work. So my day's kind of like structured perfectly. But when I went at work, or during this week off, like when I was doing my Google Calendar, I thought like, yo, what am I really gonna do, fam? You know what I mean? But I've made it work. So yeah, man. But a quiet day today, you know. Took a trade on EU, took that EU long, you know. got a B, but I thought like, yo, why are they even getting that anyway? You know what I mean? We had NFP later, and I know deep down if I lost that trade, I'd been burning inside, thinking like, yo, why did I take this? We got NFP later, but I made the right decision to close it, because even NFP now, like, yo, it was just super bullish on DXY, you know what I mean, with NFP. So yeah, I feel like that might have set the tone for a little bit. Maybe like next week, you know, we might be a bit bullish on DXY and then bearish in EU, but we just have to see. But in general as well, it's been quite a week in the markets. You know, I took a trade on Monday, which was okay. I took 1% from that, you know. Yeah, like ran to 2R. I took 1% off because I thought, you know what, let me try to let a bit run. You know, I've been taking trades lately and they've been TP and it's running off straight away like 6, 7, 8R. So I thought, you know what, I want to take a little bit off and try to let a little bit run. But you know what I mean? But came back to B, which is okay. But in a little bit, I'm going to go football, you know what I mean? But talking about football, man, you see up to Diogo Jota, man, and his brother. You see how life can change so quick, fam. You know what I mean? It's crazy. This guy just won the UEFA Nations, the Premier League, just got married, you know what I mean? And then life just changes in an instant. This guy just loses his life in a car accident, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And that's why, guys, you got to go hard every day, man. You know what I mean? If you're trying to achieve something in life, you got to go hard every day. And if you want to start something, you just got to start. Because at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? You fail. Or some random waste man makes fun of you, you know what I mean? Some guy in a faceless account just hating. Would even try and make a video on camera or do the business you're doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the worst that can happen? So you just got to start and go hard every day, man, because at the end of the day, you're going to die anyway. So you might as well try and make something out of yourself, you know what I mean? Get rich or die trying, man. And I feel like a lot of people need to be grateful, start practicing gratitude, you know what I mean? Because most of us, you know, we woke up with both our legs working, both of our eyes working, both of our ears and arms working, you know what I mean? We're in good health. And I feel like some people don't realize that, you get me? Like, you got to be grateful for everything, because life can change instantly, you know what I mean? Anything can happen. You could have a car crash now, or you could go doctors and find out you got some type of incurable cancer, you know what I mean? You got to be grateful for your health, because I feel like a lot of people, they kind of look at the things they don't have rather than things they do have, you know what I mean? You always got to try to look for the good in every situation. Like, even me the other day, I was just driving, yeah, and then I went over a pothole and my car just broke down, you know what I mean? And it's like stress, like, damn, my car broke down. But at the end of the day, you know, I had to look at the positive, you know? I paid like a K for the car and I got 3 years out of the car. So how can I even complain at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta be grateful that I got 3 years out of the car. So I was able to stack my bread, you know? I was able to just buy another car basically straight away, you know what I mean? So you gotta be grateful for these things, you know what I mean? Like, even as well, like, most of us, we live in a first world country like the UK, the US, something first world, you know what I mean? We got healthcare here, you know? We live in it. We got a place where we've got loads of opportunities, you know what I mean? And there's guys out there who probably live in third world countries, you know, they're going through it the most, you know what I mean? Like real poverty or something. And if you told them your problems right now, like, yo, they'd gladly switch lives with you, stressing about some little issue at work or a girl or something that's minor in the grand scheme of things, you know what I mean? Because if you zoom out on a bigger picture, like in about 3-4 years from now or a year from now, you wouldn't even think, oh, that problem was a minor. But you can't really be stressing or being negative about life, because at the end of the day, someone gladly switch lives with you, you know what I mean? So just keep being grateful for life and practicing gratitude and keep grinding hard every day, man. You know what I mean? You're going to go out anyway, so you got to try and make the most of it, try and make the best version of yourself, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, keep grinding. So guys, it's Friday, last day of the week. I did this check charts, you know what I mean? Check London. Throughout London, nothing really happened, you know what I mean? We've just been accumulating kind of, because it's the New York, or the US bank holiday, it's the 4th of July today. So I doubt there's really going to be any movement, you know what I mean, or any trades taken today. So I'm probably not even going to be on charts like that today, but I need to go make some breakfast, you know what I mean? I'm starving. I need to go gym, hit a nice chest and back. In fact, I need to do some grocery shopping too. I need to get my meal prep stuff for next week. And then, yeah, man, it's a nice day today, you know what I mean? Like outside, this week's been my office, you know, just outside working, just recording out here as well. Just been enjoying the weather, man. So I'm happy it's summer, you get me? But yeah, man, I'm just gonna go enjoy the day, do some editing. I keep saying I'm gonna edit actually, but I haven't even edited once. So I got a whole lot of editing to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, time to go enjoy my day, enjoy the rest of the week. But alright guys, so on my walk again, you know what I mean? So peaceful, so therapeutic. I mean, just getting some steps in. This fog off the boxing, you know what I mean? Get these steps in, man. It's supposed to be therapeutic. So guys, I'm making a final meal, you know what I mean? It's my well-deserved meal, steak and fries. So I'm gonna cook up, you get me? When you're making steak, you always wanna make sure you're cooking it with butter, you know what I mean? Cook the steak in butter. Don't be that guy who cooks in oil, you know what I mean? Some unsalted butter is what you need. Throw it in the pan. See how shredded I'm looking? I'm gonna get it from Eaton's, you know what I mean? Look at that, ripped. Steak has to be medium well done, you know what I mean? Medium well done. Nothing more, nothing less. Fries. Gotta put a bit of seasoning on there, you know what I mean? This is free. medium well done, just like that. Alright guys, so it's now Friday evening, you know what I mean? And I've actually added a new thing to my Friday evening routines, and it's journaling. So what I like to do is, I like to take out my purple journal right here, this journal right here, and just like to reflect on my trading week. I like to do it straight away. So you could probably see here, like I like to like write everything down, you know what I mean? You can see, I like to like write everything down on a week-on-week basis, because at the end of the day, as traders, you know, you want to be a conscious trader. You know, you want to be aware to everything that's actually going on. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of time as traders, sometimes, you know, you're making the same mistake over and over again, and you're not even aware of it. Like for me, I was being impatient and I wasn't aware of it until I just started jotting it down over and over again. I could see, okay, this is a certain pattern that's going on within my trading, and I need to correct it. You know what I mean? So now, even if you look at the past couple of months, June was a sick month. You know, now we started off with July. It's been a good month. You know what I mean? Like, just journaling's helped me excel with my trading. So make sure you journaling, and also being conscious of the trade as well. You want to be conscious of the thoughts you think, you know what I mean? So if I'm thinking something negative or feeling something negative, I just jot it down straight away and correct it, you know what I mean? So if I've taken a loss or made a silly mistake and I'm giving myself negative self-talk, I like to write it down, correct it, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I'm giving myself this negative self-talk or feeling a certain way, it's not really going to serve me no purpose with my trading. So I'd rather just correct it, you know what I mean? And also, on Friday evenings as well, what I like to do is I like to back test. And what I mean by back test, I just like to go over each pair that's in my watch list and see whether I miss any trades or not, you know what I mean? So I think off the top of my head, I really don't think I missed any trades. You know, Monday, I took the GU, which was a good trade. Then Tuesday, there was something that happened during London, but my GU trade was still running, so I thought, you know, I'm not going to get anything. Wednesday, no. Thursday, I took a trade actually during London, but I thought, you know what, why am I even in this? This is a stupid time to be in a trade, you know what I mean? We got NFP later, so why am I even looking for a trade right now, you know what I mean? So I got out at a break even. And Friday is 4th of July, you know what I mean, US, so the market didn't really do much, you know what I mean? So it was a quiet week in the markets this week, which is okay, you know what I mean? Took 1% out of the markets, which I can't complain about. So yeah, man, let's just see what next week brings. I think next week, you know, we've got FOMC on the Wednesday or Tuesday, something like that. So the market might be a bit slower then, a bit accumulative till then, but we'll just see, man. So let's hop into some back testing and some journaling. So the VOD's come to an end, and to conclude it, you know, living like a full-time trader for this week, you know, it was boring, but it's also nice, like having that freedom to like wake up and do what you want and just enjoy your day, you know. It's such a nice feeling, you get me? Like I could wake up, check the charts, then go train, come back, do some work, then train again in the evening. Like it's such a nice feeling. Like when you're at work all the time, you know, you don't really have that luxury, you know what I mean? But when having this week off, you know, you realize that, yo, I wouldn't mind this freedom, you know what I mean? I want to make this a reality, you get me? Makes you want to grind hard. Like, it's boring in a sense that there's not much to do right now because I'm at a certain level where I got like a substantial amount of income coming in. So I can't really do the things that I actually want to do, you know, I'm kind of limited, you know what I mean? So yeah, so when I actually get to that point where I'm a full-time trader, I want to make sure I've actually got a substantial amount of income coming in. So I can actually do the things that I want to do, you know what I mean? I don't want to be limited, you get me? But from a trading aspect, you know, it's boring as well. You know what I mean? Boring trading is good trading. Like I'll just be waking up, checking charts. If there's a trade, don't take it. I mean, if there's a trade, take it. If there's not a trade, don't take it. Then repeat the same thing in New York, you know what I mean? I just repeat that every single day, you get me? And as you mature in trading, you know, you realize that boring trading is good trading, you get me? So there's not really a problem with that, you know what I mean? But guys, you know, if you found this video, if you like this video, you know, you like the vlog, you maybe want to see more vlogs in the future, make sure you like the video and subscribe, you know what I mean? I'm trying to also build a little community, you know, because I know that most of us, you know, on this trading journey where we're trying to achieve full-time trading or we're trying to achieve some type of funding, you know what I mean? You know, we're trying to become successful, you get me, provide for our family or look after family, you know, live a certain type of life. So make sure you like the video and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.